Hello everybody, we are doing a tutorial before we get started in today's episode because there is something I have not been doing and there is something we can clearly do. So, you remember all that color of Lumina we're picking up? Well, it has a use, and Lumina are passive effects. Once we've mastered a Pictos, by winning 4 battles with it equipped, you can passively equip them. So, available Luminas are here. You can activate or deactivate them outside of battle. Luminous activated by currently equipped Pictos can't be deactivated. So, the amount of Lumina points is here. This little blue bar, you see the 31. Each Lumina costs a specific amount, and the more you have, the more you can have. So that's what the Lumina points are for. So filtering and sorting Lumina will make it easier to find the right ones. So if I look here at my Pictos, then I have 31 Luminas. So basically I can choose Accelerating Last Stand, Beam Rush if Flighting Alone. Now you saw right there, I have 3 of 31. My Accelerating Last Stand is now here. So I am going to deactivate the Lumina. And so you can just remove it that easily. But all of these that have been mastered can be put on here. Like recover 15% on base attack? Yes, please. Auto shell? Yes, please. Cleansing tent? Dodger? Gain AP on dodging? Nice. Marking shots? Healing parry? Yeah, I parry a lot. 15 increased break damage on base attack. So yeah, you can use these, and basically, you can just equip them passively. So, always get first, cover. I mean, these are higher Pictos, but you can definitely use them, and you can even arrow over and use offensive, defensive, and support, or you could just have all the ones that are available. So I just wanted to show you that quickly. And each character, as you can see, has the ability to have them. So I'm going to deactivate all these. As you can see, these are the ones I currently have on my person. So I will meet you guys over at Minoko Station, and we will continue on from there. Okay, guys, so I ended up cleaning up the merchant over here, free coats and color of Lumina. I did not get the chroma catalyst. I left a few things there, but nothing we can't really win in a battle. Chroma and polish chroma. I mean, I have a zillion of these. Got like 21 recoats. He's telling us about the quest in the Frozen Heart again. But I did some research, and we are almost halfway done with Act 2 already. As well as, I was wondering why I'm not powerful enough to kill anything. But I guess you're not meant to yet. I'm looking at all the bosses and stuff, and they're saying you should be around level 50. They're like 45 to 50 to beat those. Okay. Says there's fierce Nevrons in the crater. He's glad he met the merchant. And now we are off. Headed towards Old Lumiere. As you can see, we're on the other side of the mountain now. So if we wanted to go to the Gestral Beach, we could. Looks like we cannot get here yet, or any of these areas. But I guess the Gestral Beach challenge, like all the way back here, the one I was not able to complete, I guess you win swimsuits and their outfits. But we're just going to see what's around here, and hopefully it goes well. The Swords of Light are really cool. Light's just radiating out of here. Okay, but we're going to take our time and explore and get closer to Old Lumiere. But Obscur has at least 2 abilities that we know of. He can break through the blue rocks, and he can also, he can swim now. There's an item, a color of Lumina, which we now know will let you increase your passive Pictos. And believe me, we have been mastering those left and right since. So here's the Gestral Beach. We don't really need this, but it's here if you want to go there. These are just obstacle courses, which I am not very good at, not even gonna lie. I will take a peek though. Actually, there might be something over here. Oh, it's a stalactite. Well, I see some items over here at least. Is that a journal? Nope, this takes us back to the other side here. Okay. So that makes sense. So if you go to the other side over there, then we go back to the Frozen Hearts area. But now they are interconnected. There's a stalactite. And another enemy. Is that a merchant? That looks like it's a merchant. Let's see what they got to say. Okay, a bun and a ponytail. So they're guarding something. Looks like there's 3 enemies here, maybe even 4, but let's attack. Enemies are actually really chill here.
Nice.
Charging tent, 5% off radiant charge on using an item. Nice. Well, let's see what we can do. Oh, I was not expecting a regular and a gradient. There we go. Time for some wildfire. There we go, that's better. Oh, well, as you can see, that is not going to work out in our favor in a second. But I can already flurry a fury, so
incoming.
I was like, hopefully I'll parry one of these, but I never know what attack that's going to be now. Yep, I'm bad at predicting those attacks, but that's fine. Alright, so I have an ice weapon, so let's mess this dude up. Yeah. Still have that life steal though. There we go. Very big enemy. We're almost a fan of stars. We do Berserk Slash. I also picked up one of those super powerful weapons, the C-ROM. Oh. out of the weapons never made. Or so, and that thing does almost 1,000 damage. So that is awesome. Nice. And that was a nice counterattack. But we got the Brulom and the Stalom up to level 11 now, and we got the Resplendent Coma Catalyst for that, so we get a level up for free. Nice. So I got up 7 levels, 8 levels, nice. Oh, and a new weapon. Okay, for Mael. I might take a look at that real quick. Oh yeah, that's way stronger. Look at that. 502 and 591. It's a fire element, and this one's a fire element. That's crazy. Base attack applies 2 burn, applies burn on self from start. 10% increased damage for each self burn attack. And critical hits apply burn, base attack applies 2 burn. I mean, a little bit of risk reward, but nice. But, nice, see? So, worth coming over here. We can check out the Gestral Beach. I doubt it's going to be a easy obstacle course, but we can take a look at least. I'm probably definitely not going to do it, but...
Oh, this looks like fun. This looks like a waste of time.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I definitely don't see myself completing this challenge. But I'll give it one shot for you guys. And that was it. Yeah, I'm not. No. I'm not great at platforming in these games. Give me some old school platformer, I will tear it up, but not this one. Okay, so we came from over there. It is worth noting that enemies do respawn when you pop out. The enemies we first killed over there should be back alive. See them there? They're back. So we're going to continue. But in areas we can't really do a whole lot with, we're going to come back to later. There's another Borgine or Borgin, I forget how you pronounce that, but looks like he's blocking something. We got a skirt from Mael, or CO, sorry. But here's another item. This is an expedition log? It is. Let's see what they have to say.
Thomas of the 47th Drunken Brigade. Benjamin's been calling us the Drunken Brigade. Ha! I love it. Yeah, we do our best work after a few. The trick is finding that perfect point where your nerves have calmed enough that your mind and body are one, but not so calm that your reactions are dulled. Some of the lads haven't quite managed riding that edge. But I remain in full control of my body and thoughts. Oh, sounds like someone spotted another Neveron. Better fuel up for our next dance. For Lumiere!
Okay. That's comical. Yeah, he's guarding something, so we've beaten these before. This one, however, though, the one on the left is terrifying. So let's give it our best shot. Remember, this is the enemy that can eat our enemy, or eat our people. Medium fire damage to all enemies. 2 turns. Yeah, we want to do that, and then we're gonna do quick strike, and I don't know which one is gonna get eaten, but and it's my L. But with these passive Pictos in our luminous spots, then we are, I believe, going to be just fine, actually. Let's see. I could hit with Wildfire on this one, maybe. Okay, we are going to save up for Phantom Stars. Beautiful. There we go, and insta kill. Alright. Alright, so we are going to apply a rock slide now, actually, and then we'll do a thunderball. Okay, we are still saving it for Phantom Stars. And now we have it. Now this part I'm kind of yikes on. Alright, time for some mayhem.
Ready to strike.
Oh, that was some damage. Beautiful damage. Oh, I have a gradient attack. Nice. Oh, that was a nice hit.
Bring it on.
Careful, Verso. I'll do it. Better. Let us stay.
Oh, best believe we're going to be hitting Rock Slide and trying to break this thing. It is broken. There we go, my L is back. Beautiful. I'm not crazy about the mechanic, I'm not gonna lie. And we have burn. There we go. And there goes Verso. I don't even think you can dodge that. I think it just kind of happens. Burn should kill it by itself. And return Verso, please. Okay, we got Orgine skin and another Polished Catalyst. Very nice. Let's see what you two are guarding.
Nice.
Oh, we got a new Pictos, Breaking Burn. 25 increased break damage on burning enemies. That could be good to master. And I've pretty much just been putting on random Pictos until I master them, and then equipping the passives that I think are going to help us the most. Okay, so now let's mess with Hexka. I can't pass these things because I just can't. I think he's going to have to get another ability to pass those, but we can mess with these Nevrons. Looks like they might be guarding something, I'm not sure. It doesn't really look like they are unless there's something hiding. Oh yeah, they're guarding something. Okay. I see it now. Probably color of Lumina. So I have learned now too that that's a weak point. So yeah, you can actually shoot this, and that's a weak point.
Ready to evade.
Got a little bit of health back on that. I didn't parry that well, but this one should kill this for sure. And then there's a weak point right here.
Let's spill some ink.
Let's carve a path.
And then this should pretty much take out that dude, the burn.
Danger.
Just try it.
3 heals for me. And we'll just get rid of that. And goodbye. Get rid of that. Almost have enough for sword ballet. Yeah, I do. I'm not good at the Hexka thing. Nope, don't have enough for anything on that. Now I got some sword ballet. There we go. Confidence, Polish Chroma Catalyst, level 9. I think I have that one already. So let's see what they were guarding. Yeah, it was the color of Lumina. Okay, so we can't go that way. Not yet, anyway. So this is definitely, what is this? Esoteric Ruins. Okay, we will definitely hit that up in a second. I want to see where we're at. Okay, so old Lumiere is on this side, so there's not much to explore in this area, I don't think. I think we can knock out both if Esoteric Ruins is not a hard area. I'm not gonna fight those guys again. I'll do it on my own time. I don't want to bore you guys with it. But let's go check out the ruins real quick. Oh, I just passed a thing.
What have we here?
Color of Lumina. I should have these mastered shortly. Oh, these are all mastered, I think. Did that or they're active. I don't think there's anything I really don't have activated. Yes, we'll swap. And then augmented counter. I'm just trying to master as many Pictos as I can on the side. Okay, so... And how you can tell if they're mastered is they have the color on them. So you see how these are just plain and these are red and green and blue. So anything that does not have that needs to be mastered. Like these. And I know the solo fighters and stuff aren't going to really help us. Not at the moment. But I find that it will be worth actually looking into at least. So charging tent is a new one. And then emergency or energizing parry, I don't think we have learned either. Yeah, those have not been mastered. Those are equipped. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And it's worth noting that right here, you can equip the same stuff. Like Mael has attack lifesteal, so does Verso, so does Lune, and you can put multiple on the same dude. Like once they're mastered, they're not just like you get the one. Like it's unlocked for the whole party. So whatever that thing is. Okay, well, we will probably most likely have to come back to this later. I'm just going to check it out as best I can right now, though. Huh. My being a core, with the form of a damned soul. In this state, I am nothing but condemned. I wander aimlessly as I have been separated from my companions. I fear they were the ones who cut me off. I am vulnerable in this state. Will you be the one to deal the final blow? A spirit. The wandering soul of a dead person. So it knows nothing. So it wants to know what Nevrons are.
That they don't know about Nevrons.
It's possible they died before or during the fracture. Or perhaps they called Nevrons something else.
Okay, so something beyond this cliff is what it yearns for, but it has no concept of Nevrons or what a spirit is, or everything is forgot. I am still very much sticking to my balance stats. I know I could be pumping straight into the weapon and attack stats, but I can always respec, so... And I am saving my skill points because I know I need a bunch more for what I want to actually buy. This is nice music. Oh my. Oh, there's a paint cage in here. Nice. So the paint cage should be rewarding. This town, the civilization. Yet another fallen piece. And there's the first piece. Get rid of that. See the second piece. I don't think I can hit it here unless I move up. Yeah, I'm going on the building. Nope, I'm not going on the building. So that's my warp point back up right there. Nothing down below for me. There's the paint cage. Is it open? Is it dispelled, or is there a third one? Not sure it's swirling anymore. There's still another one. Okay. That's different.
We'll have to go through the maze.
What could that be? Oh goodness. That's a whole thing, isn't it? I see, so it opens doors. Interesting.
This place is giving me a headache.
Me too. Where's the fighting?
Okay, so we're going to have to... Oops. Be very careful on what we're doing, I suppose. Whoops. So we can't go in this one. Sorry, I mean to take off running, not go the other way with it. Okay, so we're gonna open this door now. And that seals, so I guess we're just gonna have to learn by missteps. That only opens the sides. Okay. You open. Now what do you open? You open there, close there. So what do you open? I wonder. You open the middle? I'll have to shoot it from the other room to find out. Doesn't appear so. That opens the middle for sure. I see. Which way do you open? You go 3 different directions, don't you? You go 5, huh? Interesting. Perhaps that's the answer I seek. Shoot it from here. Never been in this room before. Interesting. I don't know how to deactivate that. Very interesting indeed. I see. Is this way open the way? That way is open now. Don't understand. Sorry, I keep hitting that. I'm trying to run, not... give me just a second, and I will give it another try, and I'll be back when I figure it out. Okay, so bear with me. Middle. Which I missed horribly. Right. Okay, now the left is open. Okay. So we want the middle to be open. Two. And we want to go all the way over here to the right. Okay. Okay, so we went all the way across. We have this one. So we want to be able to hit this middle one. So we can shoot this one, which is the very beginning one. Okay, and that will let us go back this way. Do apologize again. So now the middle one we can hit. Okay. And this should open both rooms. And there is the door open now. Sorry about that. This could be very confusing. And that is... Now we're out of the maze. Let's see what lies beyond.
Great. The door closed again.
Yes, it did.
Spooky.
Okay, color of Lumina. But yeah, door's closed again, so we're gonna have to find a flag to warp or kill something. I haven't figured out which yet. A lot of Lumina. Oh no, wood boards? Wood boards. Doesn't seem like it's useful. It's a quest item, but there's a thing right there. Which we should be able to smack right here. If I get on top of this. Okay, as you can see, that's our way back. And that'll bypass the maze, see all the shots. But we're going to continue on first. Because there are still items to be had.
Interesting.
Another color of Lumina. You can't go this way apparently, so the boards must be what it wants. At least that's all I can find to suggest. Doesn't look like there's much of anything else. So we're about to find out. Also, you should be able to see the third paint cage fairly easy now. Over here. So we're just gonna shoot that really quick. Okay, now we should be able to talk to the spirit orb. Okay,
Interesting.
got some chroma, not as valuable as I would have liked, but chroma's chroma. And we do have quite a bit of weapons we want to purchase from those Nevron. So this should be it. You talking about these wood boards? Sure, we'll give them the wood planks to protect themselves. It's coming back to life. Protecting heal. That's nice. Whoa, what are you? Nobody can touch me now. Holy moly, that's a something. Wow, I was not expecting that. Thank you. My form is now complete and my duty restored along with it. So you were a Nevron. Okay, so I'm not gonna try to kill it. I'm just gonna let it live. It was nice enough to not attack us as soon as it was restored, so I'm gonna let it live. But old Lumiere awaits. That's just my general rule. If it doesn't try to kill you, don't kill it. That's always kind of been a rule. For me, at least. I guess I've played too much Dark Souls. If it doesn't try to kill you, it has a quest. Alright, it's time for old Lumiere. All these swords are reminding me of Elden Ring.
Welcome, my friends, to old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Nevrons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea. We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the paintress is in the center. Let's go.
Ooh, the heart of the paintress. Probably why we were cast away, so we couldn't strike at the heart. But this is definitely devastation, if I've ever seen it. There's our flag. Got another merchant over here. We could probably fight it. Longer, powerful, and healing counter. Ooh, revive tent shard. That's, yeah, we'll pick that up. I'll pick up Pictos. I wish I could get that one. The recoat would be nice to have, but at the same time, let's fight. And we're gonna stick with my L. Usually pretty good with my L. Oh, there's another paint cage here? Oh yeah, you hit. You're weak, dude. Oh, I was not expecting the second hit. Yeah, no, you're... Get out of here with that. There you go. See what his treasure was. Nice. Healing counter. It must be. I learned energizing break. And we unlocked. Ooh, what is this? A 498 for my L, I believe. No, that's for CL. Ooh. Free aim. One forfeit to deal 100% more damage. Wow. Double the damage. That's awesome. I cannot afford that. I'm gonna have to remember that. Let me make a quick note. Okay, I have made my note. That was kind of cool. Any damage? Nope, we're good. Yeah, I'm just gonna check my Pictos real quick. Energizing Break is mastered, I believe. At least I think that was mastered. Looks that way. Energizing Break, yes. Where is Energizing Break? Yeah, that one's mastered now. Okay, well, I can swap that out, actually. Now that's mastered for a one that is not. Burning Death, that's mastered. Healing Parry. Healing Counter, that's a new one. And then Protecting Heal. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep mastering Pictos at my own pace. The sword is just oozing life or paint? That's interesting. Huh, doesn't hurt us to stand in it. That's wild. See if I can make it to the next flag real quick. Yeah, this place is just devastated. It's completely destroyed. Not much left of it at all.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
Minoko! Why the hell did you...
Sorry. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of old Lumiere, right? Right. Okay, Minoko. Stop crying. We have to move.
Yes, sorry.
Poor dude. He really did show off. He just almost killed everybody doing it. That's... Poor dude. I can't tell what's where now. I'm lost. Definitely time to rest, though.
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we?
Okay, so there's Nevrons that way. So is that not the way forward, or is it? So what is down here, then? I am greatly confused. So where did we come from? And is that no longer... No, we can't fast travel from here. Okay. Oh, what? Where is Verso and Mael? We lost some party members. Oh, I am just even more confused now. Wow. I see stuff over there, but there's no way across. There's a thing up there. Maybe I can hit it. So far it's not lining up, though, but oh goodness. Well, yeah, there's no going back now. I don't understand why we split up, though. Is that just an effect of what had happened? They're forcing us to play as Minoko? Does appear that way. Well, there's new enemy types over there. Multiple. Actually. Oh yeah, they're angry enemies too. Okay, well, we only have one thing left to do. It didn't really explain why we split up, though. So, I guess we are just going to have to find out what happens next time.